Welcome to Central Valley Wedding and Special Events. I have Alex here with me today. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for the invitation. I appreciate it so much.
I'm very happy to have you because you play one of the most important roles in a wedding. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, usually there's no wedding without minister, right?
That's very
Have to be
true.
the minister right there.
Very
yeah,
true.
I'm official minister since 1997. You know, I've been doing weddings here in Fresno and all the, San Joaquin Valley, Central Valley. And I'll be very, very grateful. You know, the Lord is very good. Yes.
And I can tell you definitely have a good energy that comes off of you. I can tell you enjoy doing this. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got into it? It sounds like such an interesting story.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for asking. Well, years ago I used to work in the embassy, in the Mexican embassy, and a friend of mine from District Attorney Tulare was in a need for someone to go and visit the jail to marry people before, have some immigration things. And also some friends asked me for marriage before they go to war. So I became ordained, and I've been doing that since 1997,
Wow.
Sometimes I do it for free,
years.
sometimes, all depends, the situation.
On the
but,
situation.
Yeah, all depends on the
Okay.
situation, but mostly, with a little fee, at least a little bit of a sandwich or something and a soda.
Just a little perk for your services.
Yeah, a little perk for the services.
Very
yes.
nice, very nice. And we were actually talking a little bit about that you're willing to travel a little bit,
Yeah.
as long as people take care of you that way.
Yeah, if they give me a hotel in the beach, I go with the beach and I don't charge you.
Sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
That's a good deal, right?
How do you usually go about setting this up with a couple? Do you meet with them before the ceremony? What goes into that?
Definitely, I look forward to meet with them. That way they can know me. And I ask them what kind of ceremony they want, because some they want just like to have a civil ceremony, no mention God at all.
Mm-hmm.
But some they want to have, mention God, in the ceremony. So I sit with them, talk to them, I explain them, and then they decide what to do. And I keep posted just in case they need help to go to get the license and things like that. I help them most of the time.
Wow, so
And
you
that way-
guide them through step by step.
Yeah, step by step. Yeah, that way we
Oh,
sure that
that's
everything
wonderful.
go all right. Yes.
Wow, that is so great.
Mm-hmm.
And you were mentioning to me that you are non-denominational. So that is, I'm sure, very important to talk about the emphasis of,
Yeah, and like I said, mostly they want, they're religious, they want to mention God, but I marry people with non-denomination, and like I tell them, this is your wedding, just tell me how you want your wedding. See, sometimes in the last minute they change their minds, can you make a blessing, can you bless this? I say, yeah, sure, of course, and I would try to make a good ceremony for them.
Very
and
nice.
I was telling you, have a good hand, I have a very low profile of
Yes,
divorces,
you're
so
good luck.
they have to keep there. It's very hard. And believe me, sometimes they call me for advice. But I say, you know what? Much I can tell you, I give you my personal advice, but you have to follow for it,
Oh, that is so great that you maintain that relationship with them
I
and
try
know
to
that they
keep-
have a success rate.
You know what? I think it's more important to keep in touch with your families, with your couples, and see how they're doing it. And also visit them, because you never know. You never know what is a need, And also, this is a good way to sponsor myself for somebody else,
Yeah,
when someone in the family
absolutely.
wants to get married, they call me.
And you have some families where you've married multiple people throughout the
You know
family.
what? I have a very good story, and usually, in fact, it was a funny story because they tell me the names, and they were for the same town, Mexico, so most of them have the same last names. And I was married them, and I said, stop, something not matching here. He said, oh, we give you the wrong names. I'm supposed to marry her, and he's supposed to marry. He said, oh my God, guys, you know what? Okay, let's do it again. It was
So you had to
very-
make sure they were all married
Yeah.
to the right people.
Yeah, because they were nervous, so they forgot, about that.
Oh.
And said, no, something else is not much in here. I see you here and you're here, so who's the couple?
Yeah, who goes with who?
Who was with who? But that kind of nice experiences we have, yes.
That's so wonderful. Well, how do people get in touch with you if they want to use your services?
Well, mostly they can call, they can send me a text, or they can call me to my personal cell phone number.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it right now.
You can say it right now. Yeah, go right ahead.
My phone number is 559-250-0738.
Okay.
559-250-0738. That's my main phone number. And from there, I guide them to my Facebook. I have a little Facebook, personal Facebook
Very
with
nice.
pictures. They can see some pictures and people I've been serving, and that way, I be sure that they trust me to make their ceremony. Yes.
Very nice. And if you missed any of that information, you can contact us here at Central Valley Talk, and we can get you Alex's contact information. How far in advance should couples usually get in touch with you? If they know they're getting married in, say, 6 months, at what point should they get in touch with you?
Usually, when I guide them to get the license will hold them for 3 months.
Okay.
So when they get the license, they have 3 months to get married.
Okay.
So it's always good to plan ahead,
Yes.
because situations can happen. Sadly, I have situations that one of the partners don't show up to the wedding, and things are very, very sad. But they have to plan this in ahead, and especially because weddings are popping up, so I have to put everything in the schedule.
Yes.
And be sure that I have
Sure,
the
you're a
time
busy
to
man.
Yeah, we try to get it, on time. Yes.
How long does it usually take to get all the paperwork filed for a marriage license?
All depends. If they have all the requirements. For example, if either Mexican, for they're going to marry to a Mexican, they have to have their ID. If they don't have an ID, they have to have the birth certificate or passport. They have to be current passport, and they call it the matricula consular. A special identification that is issued just to Mexicans to go to the county clerk and obtain the license.
Okay.
When they're coming from another country, they have most sure the birth certificate, of course, and their passport. Either it's not stamped with visa, the county just want to prove who that person is. So maybe it might take a little bit of time to obtain those documents, and they apply for the license. Yes.
Okay, so it really depends on the situation, but it's good to allow yourself a little extra time so you're not down to the last minute waiting
That's right.
to get
and
that
the reason
marriage
is when they call me, say, you know what, I asking them, and now I got them through. You need to go, you need to make an appointment. So I got it through to make things easy for them. Yes.
Wonderful. Well, it was so great to have you here
Thank
today.
you.
And
Thank
I
you.
am curious, from your experience, do you have a favorite part of a wedding ceremony?
The kiss.
Oh, yes.
And I would tell them, about the last part of the ceremony, I would tell them, now you can kiss for first time your wife.
I love
your official
that.
wife. Yes.
That's
That's the
wonderful.
more beautiful part, because everybody, is like a matrimony consumed, and everybody's happy. Yes.
That is a great moment. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
joining
much for the
me
invitation.
today.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you.